Hey Yankees fans, we've got some truly fascinating developments on the pitching front that could completely change the way the team approaches the 2026 season. One of the biggest names being tossed around in baseball circles right now is Freddie Peralta of the Milwaukee Brewers. Peralta is entering a walk year, and it seems fair to ask whether the Brewers might consider moving him the way they did with Corbin Burnes last year. If that happens, the New York Yankees could very well emerge as a serious landing spot for one of the National League's most impressive arms. Peralta has built a reputation as a frontline starter, and given the Yankees' current situation in the rotation, acquiring him could address multiple concerns simultaneously. With Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon expected to miss the start of 2026, Peralta's arrival would provide an immediate boost and a dependable presence at the top of the rotation, someone capable of leading the staff and stabilizing a pitching core that will be in transition. There's been plenty of speculation about which teams might be in the mix, and Peralta's talent makes him an obvious target for clubs with championship aspirations. The Yankees, along with teams like the Boston Red Sox, Atlanta Braves, San Francisco Giants, and Toronto Blue Jays, are all mentioned as potential suitors. At $8 million in salary, Peralta represents a premium investment for a team willing to invest in pitching excellence. But the upside of acquiring a starter of his caliber, particularly one who has demonstrated both dominance and postseason experience, cannot be overlooked. Freddie Peralta is not just a reliable regular season pitcher. He has consistently shown the ability to perform in high-stakes situations. Since breaking onto the scene, he has pitched in some of the biggest October games, and even though he has struggled to go deep into innings during the playoffs, the experience he brings is undeniable. His postseason innings may be limited, but the results reflect more the Brewers' bullpen-heavy strategy than any deficiency in Peralta's ability to compete at the highest level. For the Yankees, the trade scenario would likely involve moving a pair of players with significant team control to make the deal viable. Will Warren, a right-handed starter, and Jose Caballero, a shortstop prospect, could be the pieces that allow the Yankees to secure Peralta's services. Warren would slot seamlessly into Milwaukee's rotation, offering them immediate value while giving them control over a promising arm for several years. While Warren may not have the same ace-level ceiling as Peralta, his youth, talent, and team control make him a valuable asset, especially for a team looking to build depth while remaining competitive. Meanwhile, Peralta's track record speaks for itself. He led the National League in wins, finished in the top 5 of Cy Young voting, and over the past 3 seasons has struck out more than 200 batters per year while maintaining a consistent presence on the mound in over 30 starts each season. His numbers, including a career-low earned run average last year, highlight both his ability to dominate hitters and his potential to anchor a rotation in need of stability. Of course, the Yankees also have an eye on the free agent market, and one name that consistently comes up in discussions about elite pitching talent is Dylan Cease. Cease represents the modern ace in every sense of the term, a pitcher who can strike out batters in bunches, dominate with his high-spin four-seamer and devastating slider, and routinely log a high volume of innings. Over the last 5 seasons, Cease has been uniquely consistent, making at least 32 starts each year and striking out over 200 hitters every season. That level of durability and strikeout ability is almost unparalleled in the current era. His style can be polarizing at times. He has the ability to be utterly unhittable, yet on days when his command falters, he can allow too many walks and elevate his earned run average. However, even in those down moments, Cease remains among the league's top performers, posting elite strikeout minus walk rates, high whiff percentages, and maintaining a home run rate that few can match. Cease's arsenal is the kind that any pitching coach dreams of working with. His four-seam fastball averages 97 miles per hour and ranks near the top in spin rate, vertical movement, and the ability to generate swings and misses. His slider is equally impressive, routinely grading as one of the most effective pitches in baseball when measured by spin, whiff rate, and run value. Paired together, these pitches give him the ability to dominate any lineup on any given night, and when used effectively, he can carry a team through stretches where other starters might struggle. Fangraphs projections suggest that Cease will continue to produce at a high level in 2026, and even in a slightly down year, his contributions remain significant enough to justify major investment. Yet, despite the clear fit in terms of talent and need, the Yankees pursuing Cease seems unlikely. The team has shown restraint in giving out massive contracts to starting pitchers, particularly those approaching their 30s, and budget considerations could influence their willingness to chase a free agent deal of that magnitude. The priority may instead be on balancing the roster, addressing other pressing areas like the bullpen and outfield, and relying on trades or internal options to fill gaps in the rotation. Still, in a world without payroll limits, Cease represents exactly the type of pitcher the Yankees would ideally want to bring in: durable, electric, and capable of occasional ace-level dominance. Back to Peralta, though, the potential trade is intriguing not just for what it means on the field, but for the ripple effects it could have throughout the organization. Bringing in a proven frontline starter gives the Yankees flexibility to manage the returns of Cole and Rodon, allows for strategic roster planning, and sends a message to the league that New York is serious about contending. Peralta's mix of strikeout ability, postseason experience, and consistency during the regular season make him the ideal candidate to lead a rotation that will be looking for stability in the months ahead. Pairing him with the internal arms and existing rotation depth could give the Yankees a formidable group capable of competing at the highest level from opening day into the fall. The discussions surrounding these pitchers also shine a light on the broader strategy of building a modern pitching staff. Teams are increasingly valuing controllable, high-upside arms who can eat innings and generate strikeouts, blending traditional metrics with advanced data like spin rate, whiff percentage, and expected earned run average. In that context, both Peralta and Cease exemplify the types of arms teams covet: talented, consistent, and capable of making an immediate impact, while also providing a platform for long-term growth. For the Yankees, this means that any decision they make will have to weigh the immediate boost of acquiring a proven starter against the long-term implications of payroll and roster flexibility. Considering all of these factors, the winter ahead promises to be a pivotal one for the Yankees. They are in a position where the right move could reshape their rotation, and conversations about Peralta and Cease illustrate the type of high-stakes decisions the front office is grappling with. While the prospect of adding a veteran ace is tantalizing, the team will have to carefully consider which approach best aligns with their goals and maximizes their chances of contending throughout the entire 2026 season. Every strikeout, every start, and every innings eaten will count, and adding a pitcher capable of anchoring the staff could make all the difference between an early exit and a deep playoff run. Looking ahead, the Yankees' pitching situation is far from straightforward, but it also presents a remarkable opportunity to construct a rotation that can dominate from the first pitch of the season to the last out in October. While the team wrestles with the absences of Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon due to elbow surgeries and the uncertain timeline for Clark Schmidt after Tommy John surgery, the focus has shifted toward identifying pitchers who can step in and carry the load with consistency. Freddie Peralta fits that mold perfectly, providing the Yankees with a mix of power, poise, and postseason experience that is invaluable when attempting to maintain a competitive edge in a division as tough as the American League East. Adding Peralta is not just about replacing innings. It is about adding a pitcher who can lead by example, set the tone for the rotation, and give the bullpen the chance to breathe in high-pressure situations. Peralta's numbers speak volumes, and when examined in context, they underscore why he is such a compelling option. Over the past 3 seasons, he has consistently struck out over 200 hitters and logged more than 30 starts, demonstrating both durability and elite skill. Last season, he posted a career-low earned run average of 2.70 while maintaining an expected ERA of 3.48, showing that his dominance is not a fluke, but a product of skill and preparation. He has also pitched in critical playoff games since 2018, gaining experience that few pitchers can match. While it is true that he has rarely gone beyond the 6th inning in postseason contests, this limitation is largely a reflection of the Brewers' reliance on their bullpen, rather than any flaw in Peralta's approach or stamina. For Yankees rotation that will be without key starters at the beginning of the season, the ability to have a pitcher who can deliver strikeouts, innings, and postseason experience is priceless. On the other hand, Dylan Cease represents a different kind of opportunity, one that revolves around ceiling and potential rather than immediate replacement. Cease has developed into one of the most reliable strikeout machines in the league over the past 5 seasons, making at least 32 starts each year and consistently recording over 200 strikeouts. His durability and consistency make him the archetype of a modern ace, a pitcher capable of dominating lineups with a combination of velocity, spin, and sharp secondary offerings. His four-seam fastball, averaging 97 miles per hour, ranks among the top in the league in spin and vertical movement, while his Euro slider routinely grades as one of the most effective pitches based on whiff rates and StatCast run value. These elite tools give him the ability to challenge and overpower hitters night after night, making him a prime candidate for teams seeking a true front-of-the-rotation presence. However, Cease is also a reminder of the inherent variability in pitching. He has recorded earned run averages above 4.50 in 2 of the last 3 seasons and walks close to 10% of the batters he faces over his career. These tendencies can lead to elevated pitch counts, shorter outings, and occasional setbacks in critical games. Yet even in these down periods, he remains highly effective, posting strong strikeout minus walk rates, maintaining a sub-1 home run per 9 innings rate, and consistently contributing to wins above replacement. The projection systems for 2026 expect Cease to perform at a high level, with Fangraphs forecasting 3.8 wins above replacement, placing him among the top free agent pitchers on the market. For the Yankees, the challenge is balancing these opportunities with the realities of payroll, roster construction, and long-term planning. While acquiring Cease would provide a powerful addition to the rotation, the financial implications of signing a high-priced free agent, particularly one approaching 30, may not align with the team's philosophy or current priorities. The Yankees have demonstrated caution in recent seasons, managing their payroll carefully while targeting areas where improvements yield the highest immediate impact. This strategy suggests that while Cease is an ideal candidate in terms of talent, the organization may instead focus on trade options or controllable arms like Peralta to address their pitching needs. The potential trade for Peralta also illuminates the intricacies of roster management and strategic planning. Moving Will Warren and Jose Caballero would allow the Yankees to acquire an ace-level starter while maintaining flexibility elsewhere on the roster. Warren, a young right-hander with 5 years of team control remaining, would be an attractive addition for the Brewers, providing them with immediate rotation support and long-term value. Caballero, as a shortstop prospect, further sweetens the deal, allowing Milwaukee to address multiple areas while giving the Yankees a chance to bolster their rotation. This type of exchange demonstrates the dual benefit of trade acquisitions, addressing a critical need while balancing the long-term implications of player control and payroll. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers around the league are heating up, and the latest murmurs point to a seismic shift in the Yankees' pitching strategy. Sources close to the organization suggest that Logan Webb, the ace who has made waves on the mound with his poise and electric arsenal, could be the latest high-profile addition to New York's rotation. While nothing is official, insiders hint that negotiations are well underway. And if true, this move would signal the Yankees' determination to dominate the pitching landscape for the foreseeable future. Webb's reputation precedes him. His command, poise in pressure situations, and the ability to neutralize top-tier lineups make him the kind of pitcher teams dream of anchoring their rotation. Imagine him taking the mound in Yankee Stadium, a setting already electric with tradition and expectation. Analysts are already speculating on how his presence could reshape the hierarchy of the rotation, potentially elevating the club's overall strategy and intimidating opponents across the league. The buzz isn't just coming from sports insiders. Social media has been ablaze with fan reactions, ranging from cautious optimism to outright excitement. Many envision a Yankees staff that blends youth and experience seamlessly, with Webb potentially setting the tone from the front. In a market where rumors spread faster than confirmed trades, every hint of a deal fuels speculation, and this one has all the hallmarks of a blockbuster. Some sources claim that Webb's arrival could influence future roster decisions, affecting everything from bullpen roles to trade chatter around other pitchers. Others speculate that his presence alone could serve as a psychological advantage, signaling to rival clubs that the Yankees are serious about asserting total control over the mound. The team's front office has been characteristically tight-lipped, but the mere suggestion of Webb joining New York is enough to send shockwaves through the baseball world. As the rumor mill churns, one thing is clear. If Logan Webb does indeed make the leap to the Bronx, it wouldn't just be a signing. It would be a statement. A statement that the Yankees intend to dominate the rotation, intimidate the competition, and cement their status as perennial contenders. Whether these whispers will solidify into reality remains to be seen. But for now, the possibility alone has ignited a firestorm of anticipation and intrigue that refuses to cool. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.